So you've probably been hearing about this thing that stem cells can help you get a bigger dick. You've probably watched a video. You may have watched one of my past videos where I said the shit. But recently I've been doing a lot of research on the stem cell method to see if there's actually any side effects as opposed to just listening what the bias side says. And gonna find out there are some pretty serious side effects that come with injecting stem cells or using stem cell supplements. But I want to go over this article with the guy who probably got this concept out there in the mainstream and made it more popular by doing his own experiment. And I want you to see what the results of his experiment were. Because this is a guy who he basically treats himself as like a petri dish or whatever, and he does these experiments on himself. And his most recent one, at least at that time, his experiment at the time was injecting stem cells directly into his penis, the same way they would do it for someone with what is that? What's that shit called? ED, with erectile dysfunction, right? And so he does this, and then they ask him, well, what were the results at the end of his experiment? And then he goes to say, I haven't taken out a ruler. So he never even measured to see the results. He just says that it feels bigger. But any scientist would have jumped at the chance to measure and get actual data to show that this shit works, so that it would be, if this is a person who says that he believes stem cells are going to change the world, I think that man would have taken the time to actually do real research so that the data can reinforce what he would like the world to then become, basically run off stem cells. So that's, to me, is the biggest fucking red flag. So that's not a side effect, but it just shows that the shit didn't work. It doesn't work. If you want an actual working method, click the link below this video, watch that presentation, and you'll see what they have to say, and then you can make your own educated decision. The best thing is, though, there's a 60-day money back guarantee with this particular product. So if you try this shit for 60 days and you don't see any results, you get your money back. It's not like this stem cell shit where I'm going to make another video talking about a case where a person actually developed a tumor, and it was 12 years later after the injections. So a lot of this shit is so new. People aren't seeing any side effects right now. So they think that this over-counter shit is so new that people aren't seeing any side effects. So they think that there aren't any. But that man had an injection done for him 12 years before his tumor manifested. And that was when stem cell research was very new. You know what I'm saying? That's when it was done medically, but it wasn't new or out in the mainstream just yet. Now there's a bunch of clinics that are literally being taken to court by the FDA because they're selling expensive placebos, pretty much. That's what this guy just injected into his dick, was a placebo, because there's no evidence that stem cells work on functioning tissue. They only work on damaged tissue. And then you have to use your own stem cells in order for it to work. You can't just use random stem cells. That's not how it works. So so basically what I'm trying to say is, if you're thinking about using a stem cell supplement or even going to get stem cell therapy, I would suggest against it, because it doesn't seem to be the solution unless you have damaged tissue that makes your dick shorter. Then stem cells aren't going to make your dick grow. They can work for erectile dysfunction if it's being caused by damaged tissue. But other than that, it really just serves as a fucking placebo. All right. So like I said, click the link below this video. You'll find a working method that you can do at home. It only takes a few minutes a day, and they guarantee that you grow 2 to 4 inches, or you get your fucking money back. And there's no danger involved with actually using the technique. All right. So click the link below this video. I hope you find exactly what you're looking for. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.